Okay, you want to do it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Paris. I'm so excited to be here, and it's the first time actually since we moved out that we came back. So it's kind of like a mixed feeling knowing that we've been everywhere, so we don't have to rush also and see everything. So it's going to be a chill weekend, but we came because my friend is making a move in party, so that's going to be tonight. And then we're just gonna spend the rest of the weekend walking around. Today is very hot, as you can see. We are very much enjoying this sun, but tomorrow is supposed to be actually rainy, and I'm kind of hoping it's not going to be, so that we can still enjoy the rest of the weekend here. And I hope you will enjoy this vlog with us as well. So this is not going to be a travel vlog, and if you want to see my tips for Paris, I will leave you links of some other vlogs down in the description box. But this weekend is going to be more about the memories and just revisiting some of my favorite places in the city. For those of you who don't know, I used to live in Paris for over a year last year, on and off, and I officially moved out this January. So coming back for the first time definitely feels a bit strange. It's funny how you can enjoy a place once you're actually out of it, but the chaos that was in the city, like this one today when there was a big game in Paris, is not what bothered me ever. Over the years, I actually learned how to enjoy in big cities, and just having a lot of options, diversity, seeing different types of people, and just knowing that there's always something new happening made me feel even more alive. Good morning from Paris, and what a view behind me. I honestly miss it quite a lot. Today we have no plans except to enjoy our little walk with our friends, and I think first we're gonna go actually to check out some flea markets on the street, but other than that, really just wandering around and enjoying this beautiful weather. Today is way nicer to walk around, and hopefully there's not gonna be any rain. Street markets are probably one of the things that I miss most about Paris. I don't know what they put in these markets, but they are definitely different than anywhere else I've ever been. This is where I saw the most beautiful glasses, vintage kitchenware, old books, designer furniture, and things that look completely useless, but somehow you suddenly need them in your apartment. And I'm very sad that this time I actually couldn't bring anything with me, but I found this olive green jacket, and it ended up being a great purchase because I was actually searching for this color for a long time, and also I kept wearing it for the rest of the day because about an hour later the weather decided to become very Parisian and we had a little rainy moment. Paris finds. I just found almost new shoes. They are one size bigger than what I wear, but I can still wear them, so wow. I really wanted to take a walk through the most touristic areas, so we headed towards the Louvre and through the Palais Royal. And this area specifically felt emotional because just a few months ago we were here taking our wedding pictures. So every corner of our walk seemed to unlock another memory, and
I know it's easy to romanticize Paris when you visit it for a few days, which is definitely what I did again now. But living here is something really, really different. At the end of the day, it's expensive, frustrating. I was constantly stressed about the bureaucratics, and it was very, very emotionally exhausting for me, but it all felt acceptable because, well, it's Paris. And I remember whenever I was sad sitting in our tiny apartment, I would just look through the window and see the Eiffel Tower. So there is this saying from the Gossip Girl TV show, if you're gonna be sad, you might as well be sad in Paris, which definitely happened to me. But then again, I still tend to remember more of those happy moments that I had from there, because it was the place that I wanted to visit since I was a kid, and I never imagined that I would actually come and live here. So maybe that was already enough, even though at some times I feel like I failed myself and the decision was made for me and I didn't really want to leave it for the moment. But then looking from this other perspective, I think that younger Anna would be proud of me that I made this thing possible. One more place that I wanted to remember and walk through is my favorite neighborhood in Paris, and that's Les Marais. I was doing my internship around here, and even though it was winter, sometimes on a sunny day I used to spend my lunch breaks around Place des Vosges, which is this little square that gets its charm mostly in spring and summer. And just sitting here for a couple of hours made me reflect a bit on how lucky I am actually to visit Paris a couple of times, because as I said before, this was my dream since I was a child, and when I visited it for the first time, I was 17, so it was a completely different perspective than what I have now. My evening outfit, and of course the shoes that I just found because I couldn't resist to wait to wear them some other day. I just washed my hair and going to take a little walk and then meet our friends for dinner, and that would be the end of our trip, but there is still some time to enjoy before we go. Walking down this memory lane was fun, but I have to admit I was a bit emotional during this trip, because remembering your past life, let's say, always comes with a little bit of bittersweet feeling. One last thing we didn't get to do still is to see the Eiffel Tower, so I really had to take a little walk and just make sure that it's still there and standing, because it used to be my window view around here, so I really missed seeing it for quite some time, and I really hope you get inspired from this video to follow your dreams and just know that no dream is ever too big and you can always achieve things. Even if you're out of the city, you will always come back. Well, we came to the end of this vlog, and I really hope you enjoyed bits of Paris with me and just remembering my life here with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in my next vlog.
Bye bye.